seems like I've got to put out this warning about renewals at least once a month now. Like it's getting there that I got to put it out once a month. The story of renewals. The story of how you must shop. You must shop around at renewal time. Your mortgage is coming up. You can start as far away as you like. You can start, well, don't start 6 months. That's stupid. But if you've got a renewal coming up in the next 90 days, you can start the process. Now, some of you might say, when is that renewal? You got to know. This is important stuff now. There's so much involved in terms of the money at stake. You have to do it. You have to do the shopping. All right, let's get down to cases. What's a renewal? Your mortgage is coming up. Doesn't matter whether it's on your home or it might be on one of your rental properties, whatever it is. It might be on your cottage, your cabin, your chalet, your ski chalet, whatever it is. Mortgage is coming due in 45 days, 60 days, 90 days. 90 days is probably like 75 to 60 days, probably optimal. Okay. But you got to know, like you got to have that record etched in your consciousness. I mean, that I got to keep track of this. All right. And it just means that you want to switch the mortgage. You don't want to change the mortgage. You don't want to increase the mortgage. You can pay it down if you want. That's fine. You're allowed to pay it down at time of renewal. It doesn't affect it at all. It still is a renewal. But you don't want to increase it. You don't want to increase it. You probably don't even want to change the amortization. Now, for those of you who have had the kind of growing amortization from variable rates, we know how to handle that. That we can handle. But in reality, the idea is really, really simple in its fundamentals. You want to take the mortgage from one bank to another bank, from one lender to another lender. You don't need any increase. You're good. Okay? Now, the horror stories from the field. So we get a call. I got a call myself. A person asked to speak to me personally. They're a fan from TikTok. Happy to do it. I'm happy to do it. So took the call. Hi, Ron. Well, first of all, they called me Mr. Butler, but I don't want to go be Mr. Butler. I'm Ron. So they said, okay, Ron. I want to ask you about this rate I'm getting from my bank. It turned out to be a credit union, actually. Yeah. Is prime less 0.35 okay? Boom. Oh, no. Jeez. No. Prime less 0.35 is terrible. Terrible. And literally 2 days later, a call. It was about 10 days ago. A call. Hi, Ron. Listen, I got this renewal in front of me on my house. It's not a big mortgage, but it's like $180,000, which is, it's funny. The guy thought that was, like 180 grand is a lot of money to me, but I realize in the scheme of things in Ontario, it's not a huge mortgage. British Columbia, not a huge mortgage. But he said, it's not a big mortgage, but my offer on a 3-year is like 4.69 from my bank. Oh no, that's awful. That's awful. It's awful, okay? Look, what to do? It's always the same. Shop. Easy to shop. Go on the rate sites. RateHub, Wowa. Okay, there's lots of rate sites. You can look it up. Look around. Make some calls. Call a bank. You're with RBC, go talk to CIBC. You're with TD, go talk to RBC. It's fine. Like, make sure you're prepared. You got your mortgage balance ready. You know what your renewal date is. You're prepared, and you just go after them. Say, look, I'm not switching. I need a big discount to switch. Just make it clear to whoever you're talking to. You can just phone their call center. Just pull up their website, look under mortgage. There's a call center. Once you've checked around the rates, you can call one of those brokers that's offering a good rate. Mortgage brokers across the country. Check it out, offering a good rate. Don't just randomly call a mortgage broker. Make sure they're on those websites where they're offering low rates. So call them up. What you have, be prepared. This is my balance. This is what it's due. This is what it is. And see what rate you can get. Let me tell you, you have to do it. And now let me tell you the next phase of this. When you speak to your bank about it, so you call your bank, you say that this broker is offering me prime less 1. It's prime less 1%. So, I'm going to go variable. It's prime less 1. The bank will say, oh, well, our offer is prime less 6. Wait a minute. That's 0.6. 0.6 is not good. Like this, the prime less 1 is like almost half. It's like double better. Okay. Oh no, but you need to understand something. these mortgage brokers are going to charge you. They are? I didn't hear about any charges. Oh, no. And this is coming right from RBC. This is directly from, I'm not beating up on RBC. They all do the same thing. Every lender does the same thing. Not every lender, but most big banks will do this. Oh, no. The mortgage broker is probably going to charge you definitely going to charge you a legal fee. They're definitely going to charge you legal fees. It's going to be at least $1,500. And when you figure that $1,500 on this mortgage, you're really not, mathematically, you're better off to stay with us. And we're going to go, we'll pop it up to like 0.7 off instead of 0.6. We'll give you a special. Okay. So the guy, I'm in the conversation with the guy. He calls me and he relates this to me. I said, no, that's all a lie. If every bank offers a transfer program where you don't pay any fees, okay? That you won't pay fees, you just go from bank to bank, and you have to pay off your discharge fee. That's like $300, $250, but you never have to pay for legal fees. You shouldn't ever pay for an appraisal. Oh, okay. So, all right. Anyway, give RBC a call and say, no, that's bullshit. You should give me prime less one. So they call RBC back, and RBC says, oh, no, they're just lying about the appraisal. You will pay legal fees. Oh, and by the way, you will pay an appraisal fee. Oh, and by the way, you will pay title insurance. So it might be $2,000. Like, RBC repeated the same lie after the man said, no, that's a lie. And they just repeated it, and they actually amped it up higher. So, folks, listen to me. On a transfer switch, and every bank offers this program. If you move from CIBC to RBC, if you move from TD to BMO, if you move from BMO to who knows where, okay? Meridian Credit Union, good. The transfer's free. The incoming bank picks up the cost of the appraisal. They pick up the cost of the legal fees. They do their own title insurance. They pay for it themselves. Folks, listen to me. Don't believe what you're told. Ask the right questions, drill down, and there's so many thousands of dollars a year at stake. You got to shop.